Dyer's turn to ban. It's Radiant's ban now. It's Dyer's ban now. Seconds. 5 seconds left. Radiant's turn to ban. Seconds. 5 seconds left. Dyer pick. Seconds. 5 seconds left. Radiant's turn to pick. Seconds. 5 seconds left. Radiant pick.
Lena.
Seconds. 5 seconds left. Dyer's turn to pick. Seconds. 5 seconds left. Dyer's turn to ban.
Axe.
Radiant's turn to ban. Seconds. 5 seconds left. It's Dyer's ban now. It's Radiant's ban now. Seconds. 5 seconds left. turn to ban. Ten seconds. 5 seconds left. Radiant's turn to ban. Ten seconds. 5 seconds left. Radiant's turn to pick. Ten seconds. 5 seconds left. Dire pick.
Enchantress.
Radiant pick.
Mirana.
10 seconds. 5 seconds left. Dire's turn to pick.
Elder Titan.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds left. It's Dire's band now.
Invoker.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds left. It's Radiant's band now. It's Dire's band now. Ten seconds. 5 seconds left. 'It's Radiant's band now. Seconds. 5 seconds left. Dire pick. Seconds. 5 seconds left. Radiant pick.
Death prophet. 10 seconds. 5 seconds left. Choose your hero. Seconds. 5 seconds left.
Prepare for battle!
Fluke. Well, last game rather wasn't a fluke, because that looked pretty convincing. And EHOME this time around. I'm not feeling the drafts today. It is the third in a row where I'm kind of going like, yeah, Elephant kind of won this one in the draft.
It feels like a much more decisive draft from Elephant overall.
Yeah. Where do you think these drafting like issues today are coming from the EHOME side?
I don't know, because I have a lot of faith when you have someone like QQQ
30
drafting,
seconds
right?
to battle. But feel free to start killing before that. We're not sticking.
I would say it's
Think
a
just like a
little
new
bit
style they
more
want to try?
surprising.
Because they think they can't beat them with like the normal sort of style, or maybe they had like a team talk about it and really prioritize TA like super highly, first overall pick. Yeah, we'll have to see. Like they made it work in game 1. Maybe the craziness can shine through in game 3. But it's not an easy TA game.
Excellent for all the marbles.
PA game, sorry.
We're at all
There's a lot of A's.
A lot of assassins.
Yes. We got a Quarterback's Invoke against Lina, the classic. Usually still a little bit Lina favored, just because of the base damage advantage. And when the Fiery Soul comes out, you have the attack speed advantage as well. I have not seen Euros on a carry axe, so that's going to be interesting. For me, he's always more of a hard carry kind of player.
Not really what I was expecting from him. I truthfully thought that would be the Yang pickup.
Hell, is that an arrow? It's a lot of damage to him.
Yeah, the battle hunger and the right clicks coming in are.
I wonder if he did it purposely.
Could
Could I block the arrow from killing the range creep? But if he did, that's a lot of damage.
If I still got the range creep.
Yeah, he always gets his range creeps. Greed
We'll
is
see if he
good.
gets that kind of farm, like the way he did in the previous game. He was at 3k, keeping up with the offlaner with that tide. So, FYI, I want to kind of maybe take more of a glimpse at his movements as the game progresses, how he's grabbing this farm, and what he's doing to accomplish that all over the map.
He actually gave EHOME the big camp, so the setter is going to cause some problems here for Euros. I'm surprised he didn't block it. Usually what you do against
Shockwave.
Enchantress. Oh, FY getting very low. One more impetus.
I wonder,
It's a fast hero.
did Fade misclick that?
Missing what? The creep?
He enchanted the range creep. I'm wondering if you wanted to enchant FY and slow him down.
Pretty sure he wanted to. Yeah. Else that would have been a dead FY.
Yeah, that would have been first blood, but instead he enchanted the range creep next to him. That feels really bad. 'Cause that could have been significant.
Yeah, but he's still getting a lot of big creeps here, so he's probably still gonna be okay with that. Doom. I mean, a carry axe shouldn't be able to pressure a Doom a whole lot, to be honest. So he should be getting away with the greedy item build. Already has Boot, going to face Boot's Midas. Typical stuff. And PA, on the other hand, should be quite happy against the DP, who shouldn't be able to pressure PA at all.
Sylar doing well at 15-1.
Because DP is also free farming.
Xnova, Crypt Swarm, right click's not going to be enough. And he'll pop the salve and stay in the lane.
Yeah, but that's already a Ring of Health down on Euros. We have to see how heavy they go into the Ancient stacks. XM's Cold Stand under the tower, taking a lot of damage. Be alright though.
We'll see how Saunders does on this Invoker.
Yeah, the
This
past
is
times
another
we've seen
hero
as
too
Invoker
yeah?
wasn't impressive.
Yeah, I agree. During the DPC season, it wasn't something that we were really
Dire's structures are
raving
fortified.
about. And then XM, Lena's definitely one of his better heroes as well. It's not his TA, but it's certainly one we've seen him have great performances on previously.
Yeah, the biggest problem with Euros and his Invoker in the DPC was his item builds.
Bottom lane,
Like-
Sylar burning. Getting quite
Burning a
low.
lot.
Goes X-Nova. Yang.
He dies.
Survivor to get the kill onto X-Nova. Yes, he will. Super getting both those kills.
And it's a big creep wave coming in as well. They're gonna lose a ton of creeps under the tower. This is the worst case scenario for them, pretty much. And we said this should be a pretty easy PA lane, but this is about to turn real bad for them. Should be more regen coming out from the courier relatively soon, and then the lane is basically reset.
Dire's top
And
tower
DP
might be
Phoenix
close
is
down.
tough. Like, you got a lot of overtime damage, the Spirit Siphon, Spirit Sylar again. Can't fight the Phoenix.
And this is just not... Ooh, Sylar hit with the Icarus dive? Yeah. He's fine. That Tango will run out. He's got the Ring of Health, trying to survive in this lane, about to hit level 4. Meanwhile, Super, he's also getting towards that level 4.
You remember, right? When Summoners played Invoker, his item builds were like all over the place. Witchblade into Travels, into
Yeah.
like BKB. You were like, what is happening?
It felt like he was going different builds every single time too, and like not typical standard builds either.
Yeah. So the lanes are looking all pretty okay-ish still. Like bottom lane, Sylar isn't as happy as he was before, but he has his Ring of Health, so he should be able to sustain himself, no problem. Oof,
Why?
that was an impetus. We might be able to get him.
Ooh, looking for the
looking for
vision.
him.
Might catch
Oh.
him in between the towers. FY caught, impetus shot, right click in. Now he's supposed to kind of stand there. Yang though, he's dead. XM makes the rotation, gets the kill. And LSA landing and having a little bit of help is Sylar to get that kill over bottom.
I'm the greatest wizard who ever lived!
Radiant's
You
courier.
don't see Invoker
Kills.
really
Someone's catching
Serves you
move
right.
off the lane just yet, and Fate actually comes his direction. He gets the courier of this Enchantress. They have Super, who's level 4 already. Tornado EMP. Is Super going to get another one? No, Somnus will get credit for that, and Super will help with an assist, and he's involved in all 3 kills thus far.
Yep, and Axe's Vanguard is in the courier,
Radiant's middle
so
tower's not
he's gonna have a
feeling
really
the
good
love.
game. So far, only 1 Ancient stack. Have to look out if they are gonna stack it more, because usually with Axe you wanna have like 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8 if you can. So far, not really prioritizing the stacking is Super.
Almighty thunder.
There's the urn for Somnus.
Yeah. Sometimes we see Urn into Midas. Sometimes we've seen Vessel into Midas. Sometimes Vessel into Axe, because depending on how he feels his game is going. Do they need a Vessel this game? It's pretty good against Doom. But otherwise, not really important, so I wouldn't mind a Midas.
I need this one too!
And EMP keeping XM with not a lot of mana to work with. Got phase boots picked up for this offlane Death Prophet.
And Enchantress is spotted out by the ward, and Invoker is making his way over. The free kill is a
Problematic.
catch.
Icarus dive, and there's the Fire Spirits. Tornado missing though from Somnus, so Fade able to just walk it out.
Dire's
Yeah,
middle
Enchantress
tower
is a very
looks to be
speedy hero, of course. Not the easiest setup. Yang has been left somewhat solo down here and still holding his
XM
own.
cold snap, and he's taking some damage. The LSA lands though on the Super. He might die to Fade. Arrow coming in, and that's not going to land anywhere. XM quite low, but never really falls. They'll look for the sweep. Won't hit. And Somnus. Ooh, Uri's pulling blade right on him. They found XM.
Exorcism pop for middle. Fade is taking a lot of damage. Looking for X-Nova.
Yeah, he's caught with the cold snap. I don't think he gets out of this one. The right clicks the exorcism with the Crypt Swarm. Yang, easy does it.
And they can use that for the mid tower as well.
Really just good movements from Elephant. I think the one botch movement was from Somnus at the moment, but overall it's been pretty simple for him. Tornado EMP. They found themselves Fade, and Spirit Siphon. Arrow comes out from FY to get the kill. They'll use the Doom onto the Death Prophet, trying to run from Sylar, who's making a rotation. Sylar is rotating for this. If Sylar gets caught, that could feel really bad. However, I say that was Good Blade as well as the Yellow State. They get the kill on Yang as well as Somnus. Somnus was trying to body box Sylar, and it cost him his life.
Even Euros rotated in for that one. And Somnus a little bit too aggressive. Like, he's in melee range of the PA. Just gets LS8 from a TPing in Lina and gets blown up from full health.
Yeah.
Like, if they make these kind of moves, they need more people there. Euros TP'd in. A little bit too late, unfortunately. But at least they have a big stack waiting for him.
Really kind of surprised that they would do something like that, like losing themselves out like that. Somnus especially. I'm not sure what he was really trying to accomplish. Another ancient stack made.
A lot of stacks.
So yours is going to get a lot of farm.
And of course, Chip West.
Top tower is under attack.
Classic.
Always.
Dire structures are fortified.
But PA also got her possessed mask, which is what she wanted. Hey, look at this axe net worth. It's going to be really high soon.
But not for long.
Close to 6k.
Wow.
Minute 10.
Dire's top tower
600
is about to
GPM
be
basically.
Radiant's top rubble. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Yep. Not bad at all.
No, not at all.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He's level 11 actually at minute 10. That's
Top lane,
It's also not bad at all.
and he'll be killed. Child's getting credit for that one.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Here's level 11 going in and looking for this Yang Spirit Siphon Battle Hunger out. They're going to TP over the Elder Titan. They'll use the Exorcism. Sylar jumps over to the Creep Wave. Bane's also here. Creep Swarm to the Spirit Siphon. They get the kill on the Sylar, and they're going to wait towards the rest. Sleep? No. Silence lands from Yang. That's going to be on the money. They'll get the kill. They'll get the tower. Double kill for Yang. This Exorcism works wonders, and Yang kind of making up for dying in that mid lane just a moment ago as FY lands another arrow, and Somnus will get the kill on a Fade. So 3 clean kills there for Elephant.
Yeah, finally getting things going their way. Was very important for them to take the bot tower, just make sure PA can't just freely farm there. We see another Battle Fury PA. Like, it's generally not items that we really see a whole lot anymore. The Euros did the same thing yesterday, so maybe China has like a different read on the meta. But Doom finishes Midas throughout all that, and he's very close to his blink already. Top 1 net worth in his team. Axe still a little bit ahead of him, but we have seen how much damage a farm Doom can do.
Nova.
Grabbing and deeding.
Like he was in a little bit of trouble for a second if they made the move from Elephant.
So he is actually committing into a vessel on Somnus. See if he has a better fate than what is D-Stones yesterday.
Right. Being caught again. Arrow lands, EMP's there, Sunray, and he'll die to Somnus. Supernova committed, knowing that X-Nova cannot really even try to fight this.
Yeah, but at the same time, there was also no follow-up. Yeah, they're playing a lot better. Much better pace than the first 2 games. But they kind of need that too. Because you have this carry axe. You need to be able to win this early mid-game. The Exorcism up in 20. Probably looking for another tower. Probably middle at that time. They don't have egg though, so maybe the cooldowns won't match up.
The prize is mine.
They're smoking for bottom. Yang.
Yep. He is not expecting here.
Yeah, they don't even need it. Laguna Blade comes out and they're gonna get the kill without the Doom, which is really good for them.
Look at Axe though. It's a Manta at minute 13. Yeah, it's
Pretty
filthy
crazy.
rich. Vanguard Manta minute 13.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Like, he has way too much
Keeping up
gold.
yeah, he's keeping up with the Devour Midas Doom. Oh, that arrow, I think, spotted that.
Yeah, it did.
As well as having that ward on the cliff. Thank you.
Yeah. But the arrow would have spotted it as well. Yeah, got you back. Every time.
You know, both things worked. My sentences were both true.
Yeah. I would never leave a bro hanging.
Dust doesn't land.
Yeah, the Invoker was ghost walked. Might potentially set up the other way.
He plays down a sentry, so he needs to be careful about how he goes into this.
They saw him, they pinged
And
him
the
out.
thing from the Elder Titan, yeah.
So Vessel is done, and he has 2 charges. That's already better than yesterday. And Axe, as we said,
certainly.
Manta completed. 900 gold on him already. You need to wait till minute 20 to get really strong, no matter how farmed you are, so...
Might as
There's
well
a
go for
limit
the
on
Blink
him.
Dagger then. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're getting a lot of this gold. You're making up for it. And I think that's the proper way. Just go to that blink and play aggressive. They saw this smoke. They had this ward right by the outpost. So they know
both
this is coming.
Both rotations are getting caught up by the wards.
Radiant are scanning
Very
for
good
enemies.
warding from both teams. Now PA
Yeah.
has her Battle Fury now, so she will start to accelerate. How's Doom looking? Got Blink. Decently close to the BKB as well. Once that's up, it's going to be hard to deal with him. I'm a little worried, to be honest, for Elephant. The pace might not be fast enough that they're putting out here.
They need to definitely slow down Sylar. He's got this Battle Fury, and I think that they can't allow Sylar to have happen, or to they can't allow what they did or what EHOME allowed them to do in game 2 in this game.
Dire's middle
they
tower is under
shut him
attack.
down pretty effectively so far, but you gotta continue doing that, because now that the Battle Fury is complete, he's gonna scale really fast.
Yeah.
Doom is alone top. Is he gonna get greedy?
TP. Tornado doesn't land. He's coming up from behind, looking for something like Shadow, though. Chalice spotted, and now they've got the Exorcism. Arrow comes through. Sunray, Spirit Vessel, and a kill on the Chalice. He tried to make a play around, thinking that it was just Somnus.
Yeah, not quite sure what he was
Dire's
expecting
bottom
there,
tower is under attack.
because he doesn't have the BKB, as we said, and he gets blown up
Radiant's top
instantly.
tower is under
It's a
attack.
big loss for him, because his Midas and Devour have been off cooldown for like 40 seconds as well.
You're gonna grab this tier 1, or at least try to.
Yeah, another triple ancient stack for the Axe as well.
Dire's middle tower looks to be
Exorcism is running out shortly, so maybe they can defend this one. But they're not at their full strength yet at all. Like, Axe is just continuing to scale.
He's got his blink
He's gonna
dagger, and
have-
he still has 3 minutes to get the shard.
Might have to buy travels before the shard even.
denied their middle tower.
Regeneration.
This is definitely one of the richest Axes we've seen in a long
and
time.
got
Axe is
the back
fast.
from Super Fire Spirit, Sunray, FY, he's nearby too.
Yeah, well done with them.
Yeah. Yours is certainly gonna have the gold for this shard. You might be right. Boots to travel and then go again, farm up the shard.
Yeah, you just want to make absolutely sure that you have enough money at minute 20 to get the shard right away. Like, you don't want to wait for an
Delay
XM.
it.
He's getting ghost walked.
Silence coming through from Yang, and they should have this kill. Yang will get
Yep.
credit for that one, and they'll catch this Selena all by himself. Like, that is not where you need to be if you're XM. FY, by the way, his farm, again, looking so good. Not only that, but so is Super's. His farm is right up there with the 4 position of EHOME.
Yeah, that's where the gold advantage is coming from. Because Somnus is not having a good game at all in this Invoker. He's very poor.
Just tapped out.
Only a 7k net worth. hopefully he'll be able to recover, because his Midas is still a little bit away. But they're gonna have this Axe power spike soon. That's what they're waiting for. It's still a minute. It feels like a year, to be honest. Like, we're talking about him every minute, but the time is just not passing. And he's going to be a monster.
Dire's putting the hurt on Radiant's scanning
He's
for
level
enemies.
16. What's the next closest level? 14. It was almost 17 even.
Dire is scanning for enemies.
No, boy is a little bit obese.
Midas for Invoker.
Yeah. Decent-ish timing, not terrible, and he should be able to catch up, no problem.
So 2,800 gold Axe is saving. Still has 30 seconds. So he's buying BKB.
Buying BKB before travels. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna have to go for the shard and almost half his BKB already. Alright,
So
10
crazy.
seconds. Should just see an instant smoke right after that, because Euros is ready. There's nothing to need to wait for at this point. He also has 3k health for some reason. I don't know where that came from.
Extra 300 health from the 15 talent.
Yeah, another 180 from the 10 talent. You have a Vanguard, you have Manta.
Yeah.
Do they want to wait
BKB
for the
for the Doom.
BKB also? Or do they want to make a play with this? Because Radiant is also getting big. The supports are not
Yeah.
as rich, but the cores are.
All 3 cores pretty much a 10k net worth.
Yeah. And double Doom late game. Very scary to fight into. Wait, Sylar just finished his Desolator as well. I think it's flying out on the courier. Yep. So it's a lot of damage from him. XM very close to his BKB. You said Doom just finished his. So a lot of good core out for them as well. And I said it before, I don't know if they're playing at a fast enough pace on Elephant.
It feels very bogged down and slow, for sure.
They do have the big Cataclysm Axe call combo though. Like, that can instant kill anyone he catches. So even in late game, if this Invoker gets Refresher, it's gonna be like 2k pure damage. So they shouldn't be falling off into late game either. Maybe it's the Radiant actually who have to be scared of it. But Aeon Disc exists. It's a problem for this combination, of course. Do we see any Aeon Discs already queued up? Not so far. Which is surprising, because we always have like one at minute 20. It's like...
I'm really worried here about Elephant's pace.
Heads up.
But for
we're
EHOME,
back.
like, I think they're very happy with how much space they're getting given.
I sort of agree, but as I said, the scaling of Elephant is also nowhere near its peak. Like, this Cataclysm Axe combo is going to be very potent. And they smoke up, all 5 even. But they saw the smoke. Crypt Swarm came out of nowhere. They're very aware of it.
Radiant's middle tower is
Nova is
under
in breaking
attack.
position.
Radiant fortified their structures.
Yeah.
Pretty good move if you ask me.
Ready to break, potentially in this little pathway. Ooh, Fade moving forward. And now they Moonlight Shadow, a little bit delayed. Blue for Chalice, and he's got the BKB, but doesn't get anything out of that. That seemed a little delayed from both teams. Like, the reaction was just slow from both
Dire's
sides.
top tower is
It
under
felt like
attack.
both teams had like a second delay.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Like, Fade showed himself clearly, and then the Moonlight Shadow was a second after they saw him. Wonder if that was just Moonlight Shadow, not even to try and fight, but to just run.
Yeah, potentially. But that was the first smoke with Axe's power timing, so they do want to wait for the BKB also. Very interesting. We see a lot of teams be very aggressive with this axe coming at 20. But that's something we said already in the draft. Like, Elephant is a team that likes to take their time.
Yeah, maybe too much time.
Potentially. The PA has gotten a lot of space. Axe is still out farming her by a lot, though.
Dire's top tower is about to be
And as we
Radiant's
said, this
top
matchup is
rubble.
not the easiest. If you do get caught by Axe Call, it's gonna be a problem. Because even if you miss it, I believe you can still spin, because you start spinning before the attack even lands. Maybe I'm wrong there. I'm probably wrong there.
surprised that they just haven't really taken advantage of this axe and his net worth advantage. So they're trying to right now with the smoke. We'll see if they can. Blink call only onto the Lina, but that's going to be enough. Sunstrike coming through. Can they get the kill off this one? The spin's not going to be enough to win. Earthquake comes in as well as the Doom out onto the axe. They have the Inferno Blade, Supernova, and now they get the kill on Axe Nova as well as F1. You're down, Silent burning and looking to get the kill onto this axe, but he'll die instead. Sunus gets the kill. Sunray onto the axe to keep him healthy. They bought back on the Elder Titan and they only lose this Mirana.
It felt a little bit awkward again. Like, the both smokes broke and then Chalice jumped onto the Mirana rather than any important target. Sure, the Mirana dies, but Phoenix in trouble.
Double stun on both the axe as well as the Phoenix. The Icarus dive away, and now they have that long duration stun on Eurus. We'll see if he's able to get the blink in. His blink is on cooldown for another 4 seconds. Send those illusions out, and one will be enchanted.
And tanks the arrow as well. Chalice needs to make sure that he gets the Doom off on a core target, like, quickly. You can't be jumping one of the Mirana, or maybe dooming a Phoenix even could be okay, so he doesn't get the Supernova and Sunray off. But you gotta doom a core target quickly. Because like, he doomed Eurus after he already used everything.
Yeah, but Eurus got stopped like that. He got the call only onto the Lina. I think he was a little bit hesitant as well.
Yeah. He also didn't spin a whole lot after the call. All his illusions and everything. But overall, still a good team fight for the Dire. Gave Death Prophet her BKB, Axe his BKB, and now they're more than happy to fight.
Sunstrike wins the sweep onto the Phoenix, but Yang gets the attention of Chalice. They've got the call, the damage. Uh-oh, Culling Blade on the Chalice, looking for more.
In his hand.
Classic. Axe can output so much damage with the Shrouded Manta. It's kind of absurd.
It really is quite gross. Icarus dive, Supernova in a decent spot. Interesting call from Eurus.
And it's blink up cancelled by something.
Earth Splitter.
The Max heals them back to full. And are they looking at Roshan? Or are they looking at the Fade?
Coming in, they'll get the kill on the Fade. Eurus catching it this time.
And now they're potentially looking at Roshan. Alacrity. Or Sylar. Ooh, they were very close. I didn't expect him to be there.
Still can't go.
Sylar needs to just go and farm right now. He needs his BKB. He's walking around the fight a little bit too much. Isn't really prioritizing his own game enough, I feel like. But his BKB is absolutely vital.
Just to try and stay alive. Be able to kind of have some impact in this fight.
Yeah, this is the scary thing we spoke about. Like, this axe is just... whoever he jumps on, the guy's just dead. There's no saving him.
Radiant
It doesn't even matter who it is.
How does that even
You
work?
saw the Doom, he died in like 2 seconds. Call duration is over 3, so... I'm not getting away from that guy, especially with a Sunstrike on top, or potentially Cataclysm soon.
Yeah, now with
Just
that
finishes
axe, they'll have the
axe.
Cataclysm.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is not feeling the love.
Arrow? Nowhere near.
Got a lot of good tools to get high ground vision. I like it. Port Spirits, Sunstrikes, arrows. Even Phoenix to extend. Silent level
Sweetness
18
is
though.
only hitting on Roche.
They want to use this timing where PA doesn't have BKB yet. She is 500 short. And if they commit for this Roche, which they're not, Take back.
They back out the Moonlight Shadow. They're trying to wrap in. They need to find the Elder Titan. I think he's been a big thorn in their side trying to take this Roche.
Don't look good.
You know that Mirana ulti does gives good space to Sylar, who is 50 gold away from his BKB. And now you got it.
Oh, Chalice is on this high ground. 4 staff down.
He cliffed himself.
Where are you going?
Again, Elephant just not comfortable. I think taking that engagement.
And that's the PA BKB now. And we've seen, despite the successful fights, like the gold advantage is like now gone. It's a completely even game in terms of net worth. And it will come all down to initiation though. Like if you catch the PA in a call Cataclysm, he's dead. There's nothing you can do to save him. You gotta play your cards right if you're EHOME and if you're Elephant. A very tense game. Any one mistake can be very exploited.
A one lost fight can blow the doors open for either team.
Yeah. This is like the next fight is gonna dictate whoever's going to win that fight, going to dictate the pace of the game from there on out. There's a fight building into Greaves. Super has the Holy Locket as well for additional heal. There's a lot on the line, of course. But both teams are very hesitant to make a move because, as we said, one wrong move and it would all be gone in an instant.
This is all by Roche. Like a lot of just standoff happening here over mid near the Roche pit. The ones breaking off are XM and Somnus.
Yeah, XM has the travels though, Somnus does not. I feel like Cloak of Flames on DP is not lore friendly. Like she should get burned, she's a ghost.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure if the lure, like we do want to make that lore friendly Dota custom game. That would be fun.
Very important. And Death Prophet also shouldn't heal from Sunray, but take damage if you're in hurt.
And Mirror Shield should be an instant kill on Medusa.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense, right? Like, why is it not like that?
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. Like,
Not
Valve
very-
gotta up their game there a little bit, and when it comes to lore.
Allies disappear.
There's a DD bottom, they don't have the best DD carriers though.
Free excellence.
Somnus is like, I
will
got
pick it up.
this.
No Blink Dagger.
How do you not PA?
Over mid. Sunstrike coming in. Fade. It's gonna end up dead. They'll throw the Doom onto the Axe. The full staff back and away from this team, but they land a Super on both this Death Prophet as well as Super on the Phoenix. They'll get killed to Super and ends up being a tree with the buyback being used by the Enchantress.
It's a Doom committed on the Axe though. There's a long cooldown expended. They still have everything else though. Laguna has also been used. Do they want to push for anything more? Potentially Roshan. Oh no, Exorcism has not been used yet actually. A little bit of a problem. So Elephant can probably now just force Roshan. The big Doom is off cooldown. Against Elder Titan though, we've seen what happens yesterday when you do that.
Yeah.
Oof. Close call. Overblinked a little bit, which of course makes your Blink Dagger a little shorter.
Xnova has just been constantly throwing spirits into the pit, spirits around the pit as well, and they haven't been able to catch up to him and get this kill onto this Elder Titan.
Dire is scared
He's in a
of
good
her
position.
enemies.
I also love the itemization on Ench and Elder Titan. The only counter to this Cataclysm combo is a Force Staff, and they're smoking up, posturing very aggressively.
Radiant are scared
Like
of her
Chalice's
enemies.
positioning. This time they will find Xnova.
Kill!
No buyback.
Hands-on experience.
He's gone for a
Ooh,
minute.
60 seconds.
Well, bye-bye Roche.
Short buyback by 200 gold.
Dire's bottom top. Don't look
Yeah,
good.
Titan is the big hit fighter. Without him, Look how fast it dies. The axe spins.
The question is, can they do anything with this Aegis? They really have been hesitant to move all over the map, and now they have enough here to put the pressure on. Like, this Aegis is all well and great, but can they do anything with it? These 3 cores are doing so much, and the Cataclysm comes in. That's gonna land, and they'll get the kill on the Sylar. So right away, they do something with it. They end up losing the Aegis. The Tornado comes through and hits on the Enchantress. XM trying to win the land. The Sunday will do so. Giles comes in, pops his BKB, but here comes the Exorcism. Laguna Blade out on the Eurus. He's trying to run. He's trying to hide Sunray on him, and he does. But into for his Chalice. They'll get the kill there onto the Doom. They will take out 3. And Elephant, they finally win a big fight that EHOME were the ones trying to aggress on.
Yeah, that is exactly what we spoke about, though. There's too much burst damage coming out from the Axe, his Manta, and the Cataclysm. Sure, PA is decently survivable, but there's just no living through that. You might need an Aeon Disc on a lot of these Radiant heroes. And that was pre-Assault Cuirass. Now Axe has that as well, so he's much more survivable against all the physical damage that the Radiant have. It's a tough game at this point.
Yeah. We'll see what Lena wants to really go for. It's the Daedalus, but like, do you go Daedalus into MKB? Is that the move for XM to get these items? Can he output that kind of damage? It looked like you wanted to go after this Axe. You just barely survived. Maybe with a bit more time, XM can start outputting too much damage for Elephant to handle. It's not like that fight was too far off from them winning it. Just kind of fell into a good position for Elephant.
Potentially, but the Death Prophet is also getting really strong. Like, don't forget, DP is still in the game, and he's scaling very well himself.
Tower's under attack.
And they just have a lot of targets they need to focus. You need to get rid of the Invoker, DP, the Phoenix Egg, the Axe is a menace in the background. There's a lot of problems to deal with, and as we've just seen, whoever the Axe jumps on, like, you're just dead.
He's dead.
You need to force staff them before the Cataclysm hits, otherwise there's no saving you. That and Aeon Disc, I guess, but you don't really want to itemize into an Aeon Disc on like a PA. Just early on into the game at least. Ooh, FY. Was a big crit.
Almost dead. Eurus, Somnus moving, Chalice, Blink, Call, and yeah, look at the damage just come out. Chalice gets coined, he BKB'd.
Another axe, but punching is fun.
Yeah, that's all pure damage.
Oh no.
No getting out of that with BKB. Axe is 24
Super's just
already.
pushing in bottom by himself too.
Yeah, they're playing 3 lanes and they're not getting punished for it. EHOME is a little bit flustered right now. Like as soon as they initiated on Doom, everybody started running top to the Doom. Of course, it's a little bit too late at that point. Like, they're always reacting. They're never the ones to initiate. They need to initiate. We said how important initiating is. Maybe here? No.
Reactionary Dota is not normally a winning strategy either.
Yeah, only if you have like really good saving heroes like Winter Wyvern and stuff like that, which in this game they don't.
Yeah, if they had like
that's how Elephant played last game. Tyler? He's had a decent game, it's just he couldn't really convert it into any sort of teamfight damage yet.
Yeah, no conversion just yet. They're waiting for him to show himself. Doubt he will now.
Saying that, but he's...
They're gonna come from the side. They're gonna go in on this. They've got themselves potentially the kill on Charles once again. I think he looked for the Culling Blade. He's not gonna get it, so now it's gonna be on cooldown. They look to get the kill on the Doom, but they end up losing Yang instead. They failed once he didn't get that Culling Blade, and they left this Death Prophet to die.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower
And XM is on the hunt. Do you want to get stunned, the Euros?
Oh no, he's going for the Sun and Eurus. FY gets away.
Radiant's top tower ain't looking
Yeah.
too steady.
That makes you wonder, is Lincoln's Sphere the right choice for this Death Prophet? Aeon Disc would have saved him there. Like, Lincoln's is good on paper against Doom, but only if you can actually survive because of it. If you still die, then it doesn't matter whether you have the Lincolns or not. And he got blown up by Sylar and XM. They did so much overwhelming physical damage. You need much more armor than you have right now. And who's that going to?
Ooh, super.
Ooh. He's very survivable.
Fine.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'm just ready on Doom. It's very scary.
This Enchantress starting to get some damage with that talent.
Yeah. What does Sylar have in store next for us? What would be good this game? Satanic probably. Make the most sense against the axe.
Spell Prism.
Also. There's a lot of good items coming out.
Who do you give the Spell Prism
Okay,
to?
Trickster Cloak on the other side. How's Elephant looking? Elu Cape on axe, absolutely mental item on him. You have Trickster Cloak on DP, Leveler. That could be sick on axe as well if he wants to take that, but Elu Cape probably better. Ninja gear, not bad at all. That's Mirana ult.
Oh, Sylar!
Oof.
He didn't want to go.
That's very tense. Very tense. Got an
I
arrow.
really thought they would have wanted that.
They got an arrow on the end and still didn't go. We have seen a lot of indecisiveness from both teams in the series.
I wonder if Eurus is
Which is
holding
kinda funny.
on and trying to wait for 25.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, what is he gonna get there? Berserker Call AoE probably. But you would expect both of these teams in the qualifier to have like the least amount of indecisiveness, right? Just because of the experience between the two of them.
Unfortunately, though, that's the reason they're in this situation. Cataclysm coming out, and then they go over the Doom. Of course, there's not going to be a time they get the Calling Blade on the Chalice. They'll look over the Elder Titan. Battle Hunger's on Haymaker's dive as well as the Supernova, but it's not in a good spot. These right clicks are in. They'll blow up the egg. They've got the BKB pop by Yang, and they have Sylar continuing to jump. Stifling Dagger will pop the Lincolns on both, I believe. The Invoker and the Invoker. So they get that kill on a Super as well as Somnus. XM, he gets credit for a double kill. Yang now on the run. You're so far away from this fight, thinking about maybe Blink calling back in. We've got Exorcism still going. Eurus over to the side. Silence out. Arrow in. Not going to land. Blink as well as the call. That's going out on the Chalice. Starstorm and the Calling Blade. They got that kill. He's hit for 104. And Fate taking a lot of damage from his Exorcism once again. Ghost coming back in, keeping alive Yang for a second longer. But the LSA lands from XM. And they get the kill on a Yang. Oh, Stifling Dagger. Right clicks FY surviving. X-Nova's here. Eurus with the call. It's on to this Phantom Assassin. That's not going to be enough. It should get the kill on the Eurus, but not before he dunks on X-Nova.
But this is the big problem. We said the scaling of Radiant is much, much better. The Satanic PA just dishing out so much damage in his team fights now, they can't really deal with him anymore. They don't have the burst to kill him. If your Invoker gets doomed, you are in a lot of trouble. It cost him the buyback on Doom, died back. But they're very happy with this fight because the two hard right-clicking cores are scaling more and more. Almost Satanic done on Lina now as well. Where is the damage gonna come from?
Dire is scanning for enemies.
Also, did you see this triple Stifling Dagger hitting both Lincoln's targets?
Yeah. Which is another thing. Lincoln's is not a great item this game. There's so many little ways to pop it.
Shadows, take us.
Yeah. I can't believe that was like the perfect triple Stifling Dagger.
Yeah.
Like
And I
legitimately
believe the
perfect.
third one that hit, I don't know, FY was a crit. So I can't ask for more than that.
But
I find it all by design.
in a bit of a tricky position now.
Yeah, like this is usually where the carry axe starts to feel a little bit you know, bad.
His middle tower looks to be
That's why I said I thought they were gonna put the axe in the offlane and just pick a scaling carry, because that has been Elephant's style since forever. Like, they want to have the secure late game. This time around, they're on a little bit of a timer, and they're big. They're big. Dina, Sylar, very big. Someone is up there in the net worth too. Man, it feels like
he doesn't feel like he's doing as much.
Yeah, it's like a Vessel, a Blink, and the Lincolns and the Midas. That's like most of his net worth, and it just doesn't feel very impactful against all these BKBs at this point.
Smoke.
Another smoke up. Yeah, they gotta make something happen. Chalice is the best target.
They've got him, and he already bought back, so it'll be difficult if he does get caught again.
Yeah, he's going for the A on this though. It's gonna be done in just 300 gold. So one more Midas, one more Devourer, and he has it. But Sylar says no. I'm taking this.
Sylar, by the way, with the axe.
Yeah. We've seen Gabby pick that up a lot, and his PA is really good, so maybe take another.
Eurus.
What are you just staring at each other?
What does he want? Looking for Sylar, but the blink, the call, the counter coming in, but the force staff this time it's going to be okay. Here's what comes through with the BKB caught by Eurus. He's trying to run. Sylar doing the damage here. Yang going in, going out the Doom, and they go up to the Invoker. The Supernova is in a decent spot. They got the taunt. They're pulling them over. Eurus, this might be enough, but no, Supernova doesn't go off. They'll get the kill on the 4. They'll buy back on FY. They'll take out Yang as the exorcism's going, and it's a 5-for-1, a full team wipe here for EHOME. It looked like that Supernova was going to get off with the call from Eurus, but it's just not enough.
The hero force staff on the Doom. We said that's the only saving tool they have. They get it off this time around, which makes sure that he doesn't die right away. And now the game seems to be all but over. The Elephant just doesn't have the tools to fight back anymore, it feels like. Just no damage.
Too passive.
Invisible.
Yeah. We've seen it a lot, especially in important qualifiers and tournaments,
Glad I never messed up that
where
bad.
teams that need to play fast just don't, because if you have to play fast, you have to take risks. And it's not easy to play fast. But if you draft a lineup that has to, you gotta do it. Because otherwise, it just looks like game 2, and potentially even this game, where they just outscale you, and it just feels like you were kind of just waiting for it to happen. Which is a very, very sad way to lose.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Like, it happened to me so many times that we are on the clock and we just don't make anything happen because it's scary. It really is. You run out the triangle and you feed. Maybe you lose the game even sooner, but at least you tried something, you know?
Dire's middle tower is under
On the high ground, EHOME go.
Spoil that shot.
Yeah.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Have a good amount of building damage. XM died in all of this at least, so...
soon. Yeah, but he didn't buy back.
He did not buy back. But if he was alive, that Rex would have been gone. And next fight, he's gonna have a Satanic.
Phantom Assassin also taking the shard in that Roche, so now has the Fan of Knives, which is pure damage.
Yep, and it refreshes every time you kill someone too with the Aghanim Scepter, of course, so potentially a lot of burst.
Dire's bottom tower. Don't look good.
XM did buy out on the Satanic. So he's pretty survivable himself now.
Hey, where's Dire's bottom tower?
Now the question is EHOME gonna capitalize on their advantage? Cause much like Elephant, they have been very timid throughout this entire series.
Yep. Scotty
on the PA, okay.
Yeah.
4k health. Maybe would have liked an Abyssal Blade a bit more, but he's just going full survivability. And there is a DD. Is there a bottle for the DD? No. He is going to hurt.
I wonder if we see Sylar go Divine Rapier.
Scanning for enemies.
I
I don't think he needs it, but who knows? At this point, when we see the Divine Rapier from the Medusa,
both teams are definitely feeling the intensity now. One misstep at this point and you are done. They do still all have the buybacks, I believe, on Dire. Actually, Axe does not. Other than Axe, everybody has buyback on the Dire. No? Never mind. FY doesn't. They're building into a lot of hexes. But is disable really the problem we have right now? Because I would say the problem is damage. And Invoker still has a fairy trinket in his inventory.
Dire's top tower
Did
is
nothing better for
oh,
you.
Invoker is now been gone. Doom comes out, they pop the Lincolns. They're gonna TP over Accent with the Laguna Blade and get the kill on Somnus.
Look at Somnus, he still has a fairy trinket in his inventory. It's tier 1.
Yeah, the Psychic Headband available. You've got Titan Sliver.
Titan Sliver even, yeah. Very interesting. Wonder if he just forgot about it or not.
Right clicks on that fly. Sylar jumped in for a second. Yule's up into the air. Not too scared. Has the Minotaur Horn, has the BKB, has an Aegis, all to work with, and they'll get the tier 3 over mid. They haven't bought back on Somnus yet, so he's still dead for a minute. Blink ball, not gonna land.
There's a
And that was
BKB
the
pop.
call with the extra AoE.
Is this how Dire's middle barracks? Dire's middle barracks has
You know
You can
you're
definitely feel the
has
jitters.
fallen.
There's something
Oh, for sure.
in the wind.
Dire's
There's something that's not benefiting Elephant right now.
Call this time, it's going to be on the Phantom Assassin. They're going to buy back looking for it, but they missed the arrow. BKB gets popped by Sylar. They go to the Exorcism. Look to jump forward on this, but there's the Fan of Knives, as well as the Stifling Dagger coming through onto Yang. It clicks onto the illusion. We'll take it out. Supernova.
Supernova all by himself?
So far back. He's all by himself. They'll end up getting the kill on the egg. There's the Earth Splitter. Buyback from the Phoenix. They blink in. Infernal Blade out on that bar with BKB popped by Chalice. Exorcism still going. Popping the Aeon disc on Chalice as well. Sylar still looking to stand forward and tall, but will lose the Aegis off timing.
Wait up.
They have no
Managed to hold
Exorcism
on.
now. No Supernova.
That egg was...
So far
Way
behind
too deep.
enemy lines.
Yeah, there was no teammate even nearby to be able to help there. He even skilled the Icarus dive talent and he went like all the way from the tier 3 to like the tree line there. Next to the lantern.
Arcane blink
Chalice?
now for the Doom.
Yeah, and Doom is up in 5 seconds again. Going into the Refresher Orb next. This timeless relic on him is really, really impactful. Like, his Infernal Blade is 8.5% damage per second, and the Doom lasts for like 20 seconds. What are they gonna jump on?
Stifling Dagger on that one. Blink. All Lincoln's popped. And they will get the Doom out onto the Death Prophet. They're going to look over as the call. Chalice in a little bit of trouble, but they get the Laguna Blade under the Urus. They'll take him out of the fight. He's dead for 100 seconds with buyback. Tornado comes in, but doesn't hit anybody on the side of EHOME. No glyph.
Radiant showing no
Holding
mercy.
buyback.
Dire's top
How long
barracks.
will they hold for?
Dire's top barracks is full.
Decop.
And just lose the racks.
Look at XM. Here's a Wind Waker. There's another saving tool now against that Cataclysm combination. And it just looks like Elephant is running out of options.
X for the Marana. Didn't get the buyback out of Urus, which is a benefit for Elephant, but really don't know what the second life is going to do for him at the moment.
Yeah, it's tough. They have Elder Titan to give all these damage amplifications. A nigh unkillable PA at this point. You can probably say the same about Lena. Okay, pop the Minotaur Horn. But yeah, What does Elephant have left in the tank? The last couple of team fights looked very plagued by mistakes, let's put it that way.
Where'd that Lotus Orb just come out? On the Elder Titan.
Yeah.
$27,000 net worth lead here for EHOME. See if they can cap it off. 2,700 gold for the PA. And Roche back up in 10 seconds.
Shadows take us.
Gonna be a moonshot for the PA. Inch a little bit.
Even inch is 25.
Plus 6.5% impetus damage. Alright.
That's nuts.
That's a lot
Wrapping
of damage.
all the way around, and they'll spot fade. Exorcism, Yang. Standing still, LSA. Right click's coming through BKB, but you're standing there for XM and Sylar. Moves up in the air with the BKB popped it. Go aim for the blink as well as the call. The Cataclysm is not going to really do much. They've got this gone again. Yang, FI, and Super all dead. No buyback on Yang. Moose doesn't have enough in the tank, though. Already called GG. EHOME will book their ticket to the grand final. Overwhelming a very timid Elephant.
Yeah, I think at this point, honestly, no matter whether you're EHOME or Elephant, you gotta try to secure the late game.